Did you know there's a way to know when moves are finished? To understand not to click buy or sell and to wait to not lose money? And if you knew what you were looking at right now, you would know how to predict the future 80 or 90% of the time. That's what I'm going to teach you in this lesson. Welcome back to SJC Trades Futures. I'm Stephen J. Campbell, full-time futures trader, full-time futures teacher. I have actually 1,955 students to the nose who are learning this stuff and making their lives better. I need you to pay attention. There's going to be so many things in this video that you can take actionable steps on, and that matters most to start converting into dollars in your accounts. It's going to look like this. You are going to do what we always do. Look back, see where the price and the moving average lines are. In this case, you can see that the price keeps coming up to this line. I'm going to snap a horizontal line down. I'm also going to snap on our 1K indicator toolkit, the 1K a day indicator toolkit. Coming soon, you'll see support and resistance levels that are automatically applied for us. If you want to get first access, I got about 40 spots left now. Use the link in the pinned comment. Give me your first name and your email. I'll let you know when those are available and launched. And I'll leave those on because those are our default levels that most of you should be drawing before you get your trading day started. And then let's watch what the market open does. And then I'm going to show you how to predict when the price has hit its limit and it's going to turn around and what to do next. First stop of the day. This is an entry you could have taken. You can see that we're forming a range. This is our toolkit in action. This is your 15-minute orb. It's already being set up for you. But you see this support level right here. If you had drawn your line or you had the toolkit engaged, your first entry is right here. Now we're in a falling state. The tough thing about right now, as traders, we have to understand this may last 20 minutes or it lasts 5 minutes. We really don't know when it's going to turn around, and watch what happens. We get to another support level and we know it's a bit bigger because the indicator says 16 times in the last 5 days it's touched here, and it starts to inch back up. Now it's at this point you're going to use a special tool. A lot of you know about this tool. Let me add something. I'm no guru. I didn't invent anything I'm showing you. I put it into a system that I teach. A system. It's teaching a collection of, it's called a strategy. Now you're going to use the Fibonacci tool. Like I mentioned, a lot of you know this tool. Now, if you don't know, the Fibonacci tool lives up here in your trading view or in your platform. You're simply going to click on the Fib retracement tool, draw from the top to where the sudden turnaround on the price happens. Now, very important to note, if you pause the screen, you're going to notice my levels look different than your levels. My levels are better than most levels, I find. I know ego is the enemy. Trust me, but watch how well they work. Here's a 2-second screenshot. You can pause this if you want to steal these levels for your fib. And look how the fib adheres perfectly to support and resist levels. And what you'll find here is that when the price moves around, it tends to stop. Look how it stops here at the 0.25. This is not a coincidence. So what we know right now is that if the price decides that it's going to bounce around in the first 0.25, the chances are that when it breaks on through to the other side, to quote the late great Jim Morrison, that you're going to make an entry when it breaks down below where it stopped. You put your entry right down here, and the rest is history. Look, one single contract is $1,900. And what does it do? It breaks the next level too. That's not the only lesson we have to teach you here. Stick around for this one. This one is going to matter a lot. Want to continue the fun? Simply move the bottom of your fib down to the new lowest price, because this is what we call one continuous move. Entry number 2. You can see how the price brings itself up a little bit and then slams back down. And guess what? You're safe to these fib levels almost every single time. Now you take your fib to the bottom of this and you start all over again. Is it going to stay in the 0.25? If it goes back down, take an entry, make some money. Subscribe to this channel. I just showed you something. That is a setup that happens every day, and we do these videos every single day. I'm going to give you my best, give you the whole complete strategy. But if you are in 1K a day, click the link below. If you're a student and logged in, it'll take you directly to this lesson in much more depth. As the move plays out, guess what happens? We get caught up where? At the 0.25. Hey, Put 0.25 in the comments so I know the best students, the best viewers who are watching, and we'll get to your comments and feedback that we showcase on these videos every day in a minute. Look how repeatable what I'm teaching you is. I get excited about this stuff. It butts up on the 0.25 and your entry was right here. If you haven't subscribed yet, I don't know what to do. Get up and do a TikTok dance for you. Speaking of people that are dancing with joy, let's see what your comments are. Hopefully we have some people with great success. There's a Borat reference for you, I guess. I don't know. First up, Ramon Bonfield. He says he's new here and he's learning a lot. Thanks for the video. No, thank you for actually giving the channel a shot. I'm glad to see you here. Post up your wins if you're a new viewer. I want to see your wins, your insights. We might feature you in the comments. We got Dennis. Dennis, I know, one of my students in 1K a day. He says, I made $300 yesterday, another $320 today while working through my prop firm challenge. One of the trades he took went against him. Because of the trend, he stayed in the trade. He knew it would eventually move back down. If he had closed his position, he would have taken a loss, but he stayed in it with confidence and he was up $100 and closed taking the profits. Love to hear that you had confidence. You have to have confidence in your trades, but don't stay in your trades for too long because confidence and wishful thinking are two separate things. If you're interested watching this video, type the word yes in the chat. I want to do a video on the difference in how human psychology works and how human psychology works against us when it comes to hoping things will turn around. But it sounds like Dennis had confidence and it wasn't hopium. He wasn't smoking the hopium. So good on you, Dennis. Love to see the students' successes. And if you're interested in knowing what those students know, getting their kind of success, I have a whole blueprint ready for you, just waiting. It's called 1K a day. It's my own product. And it's a blueprint. It's here, you take what I know, learn it faster than you ever could just watching YouTube videos in an organized structure. Good for all ages. I got a 65-year-old that just started doing 1K a day. But I chat with everybody who chats with me through email. They're all my students. I hope I'm like that when I'm 65. Click the link below, type in the code SJC09, get the whole thing for $197. Listen carefully. This is my secondary. This is my backup phone. It's an iPhone Air. I paid $1,000 for this phone. And in a month, this becomes obsolete every single year. Okay, but you're going to own my course for life. Then you come back to this channel for daily updates and see if you're doing it right. Because this is how I support my students and you, the person watching, for free. So subscribe and come back for more lessons tomorrow. Find the links for everything I mentioned below. And with that, just remember, you got to believe in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, I guarantee you that I believe in you more than you believe in you.